Thursday. Good morning. Welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. And also joining us today is meteorologist Thomas Patrick. He's back. He's back on this Thursday morning just in time for the sunshine and the good weather.
Oh, thanks, Thomas.
It sounds like I missed all the good weather, though, or the active weather, so to speak, back on Monday. Hopefully you all got through that. Had many of my friends here being like, I'm getting hail and thunderstorms and rain. It's like, I'm missing it. Well, had some storms back home in Wisconsin as well. But enjoying the sunshine here in the inland Northwest, and that is the way we will do that for the rest of the week. In fact, our temperatures are up another degree in this past hour, so the low didn't get below 50 this morning, and it is going to climb fast for the remainder of the morning hours, up to about 80 for this afternoon. Going to be one of our warmer days of the year. In fact, plenty of locations will be in the 80s for today. So 70s and 80s for this afternoon, and even warmer yet by this weekend as we are tracking that warm up and a lot of sunshine to go with it.
Happening today after vandalism to a pride mural, the intersection at West Spokane Falls Boulevard and Howard Street will reopen this morning.
So KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is joining us live from downtown Spokane right now. So Brandon, can you tell us more about when drivers will finally be able to access this road again?
Yeah, well, Tim, Channing, it looks like that process is actually starting a little bit earlier than we anticipated. It was scheduled to be reopened by 7 a.m. this morning, but as you can see over here at this intersection, they're doing their due diligence, beginning that work right now to remove all the signs and all of the cones from West Spokane Falls Boulevard and Howard Street intersection here in downtown Spokane. But as some background, the pride mural was vandalized and set on fire last month, so crews were out here all day long yesterday repainting over this once again, and they have officially finished that process. Spokane Arts and Spokane Pride announced a few days later that they raised enough money to repaint the crosswalk, but before that, Spokane Arts told KREM 2 that the cost of repair was going to be around $14,000. Yesterday, we talked to Spokane Pride's executive director. He told KREM 2 everyone is invited to experience what Pride is all about.
If you're thinking about vandalizing something like this, I would recommend you just come down to Pride and see that it's just about love and acceptance.
So again, we are seeing them officially kind of just remove all of those cones and everything here behind us. If we can take a live look at that process going on. So it was scheduled for 7 a.m., but it is officially 6:03. That process has begun as these crews remove all of the blockades and the cones that had this particular intersection closed down. But for now, reporting live here in downtown Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
All right, thank you, Brandon. Now, in addition, a new law is going into effect today, updating the state's hate crime law to include defacement of public property. Washington Governor Jay Inslee signed the bill into law this March. The bill was introduced by State Senator Andy Billig in response to the vandalism of LGBTQ landmarks in Spokane last October. Well, this morning, drivers can finally use the Post Street Bridge once again. There is one northbound lane connecting Post Street to Lincoln Street over the river right now. The new bridge also has pedestrian and bike lanes as well. Now, you're taking a look at the ceremony from yesterday as the bridge reopened yesterday after being closed for the last 4 years.
This morning, we continue to follow the urgent search for a missing 2-year-old, her father, and a WSU graduate. Nadia Cole was last seen at SeaTac International Airport. Her parents say they were about to board a flight to Italy when she left her luggage and phone and never came back. Her disappearance is a part of a larger search for her fiance and his 2-year-old daughter. Yesterday, Pullman police issued an arrest warrant for 21-year-old Aaron Ong. He was supposed to return his daughter to her biological mother earlier this week, but never showed up. Authorities now say the investigation is focusing on the missing 2-year-old whose mother is distraught.
I pretty much burst into hysterics right off the bat. I was just flooded with all of the emotions, all of the fear, all of the pain.
At this point, we don't have any specific information to believe that she's in danger from her father. At this point, the information we have is that he simply has left the area with her and is denying mother access.
If you know anything about their disappearance, call Pullman Police. That number is there on your screen.
Families of two of the victims in the Boise hangar collapse have filed a notice of intent to sue the city. 3 workers were killed and 9 others injured during the collapse in January. Records show workers had several safety concerns leading up to the tragic incident. Yesterday, the attorney for the families confirmed with our Boise station that they plan on suing the city for $30 million. Chad Daybell is appealing his murder conviction and death sentence. Last week, a jury found him guilty of killing his ex-wife Tammy and 2 of his current wife's children, JJ and Tylee. Daybell's attorney filed court documents yesterday, citing questions over the jury, a motion to dismiss, and an indictment that was amended during the trial.
Well, this morning we have new video of a rescue of a motorcycle rider in the Idaho backcountry. Take a look. The video shows the moment Spokane Regional Air Support Unit airlifted the biker off the ground and into a helicopter. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says the rider crashed near Horse Heaven Airfield in the Coeur d'Alene National Forest last Saturday. The rider was taken back to the airfield and then flown to a hospital. This morning, there's no update on his condition. Meanwhile, the United States Department of Agriculture is giving millions of dollars to North Idaho to improve access and recreation opportunities. 41 projects in the area will receive the money, including the historic route of the Hiawatha. The USDA says the area has much needed maintenance on many of the tunnels along the trail. All right, let's get over to Thomas outside with a look at today's weather forecast. Thomas, it's going to be warm today.
It sure is, Tim. Even this hour, an hour past sunrise, our temperatures are already up a couple degrees. I saw it as low as 37 in Sandpoint last hour, and you're already up to 43. So that's up 6 degrees in just 1 hour with even that low sunshine. The temperature inversion breaking quickly here. So if you can get through the next hour or two without a jacket, you won't need it for the rest of the day. But I do realize that 40s are a bit on the cool side for some. So 6, 7 a.m., a little bit cool, but it will warm up fast. It is nothing but clear skies on the map. It is nothing but clear skies around our head. In fact, the sun just has to go a couple more inches around the corner here, and the green screen will be bathed in sunshine. And that's what we'll be for these next 3 days here, with temperatures easily into the 80s starting today through this weekend, early next week as well. But Saturday, that's our warmest day, and we'll show you what areas could be cracking 90 degrees for this weekend. That is all coming up.